USC football Trojans redshirt walk-on. When I think of you, Chris, I think of intelligence and integrity. How important is trust and respect in your domain on the road to being a sports agent? How important?
It's definitely important, right? Like, I have only, like, my brother's my only client right now, just because I just started. But as I become an agent and as I become that, be an excel in that world, it's implicit that your clients trust you, and it's important that you're able to foster relationships, whether it be with buyers, teams, whether we're talking music, like I said, buyers, we're talking like studios for motion picture, doesn't matter. I mean, you got to be able to be a person who you can, have the responsibility of looking after somebody's career, and at the same time, like, being able to deliver to the people who trust you to put their career in their hands.
All right. And on the road to being a sports agent, talk about athletes' desire to improve. When you come across individuals on your road to being a sports agent, how do you handle the athlete's desire to improve?
So, I mean, aside from just sports, I definitely want to be in a bunch of different spaces. Music, obviously, what I'm in right now, and I love music, and that's the path I'm going to take to become an agent. But I think it's just across the board. It's desire to improve is something that I think highly functioning people all kind of have implicitly, and it comes from that desire to always want to be greater. And if you're willing to help, whether it be the musician, whether it be the athlete, the actor, whoever it is, like it's super important that you are there for them and helping them on each step of the way, because they expect that. And that's what, at the same time, you're not doing your job if you're not helping those, your clients or whoever would be theoretically improve.
All right, there we go. I like that. Wow. Hey, we're coming up on the next question is in regards to the Wahlburgers, the Air Jordan collab with Mark Wahlberg, the Wahlburger 4s. We're going to talk about those. They actually were released in 2018, those Wahlburgers. Do you see them on the screen there?
Yep.
Okay. And PJ Tucker with the Houston Rockets, he rocked those Wahlburgers on Christmas Day in a game, and that helped solidify their jump off those Wahlburgers Air 4 Jordan Wahlburgers collab. So the question in regards to those Wahlburgers, Wahlburger Jordan 4 retro pairs, how many pairs were made of those Wahlburger retro 4s? So there was a big buzz about them. Was it 23, 232, or 46?
I feel like 23
how many
is 2 on the nose. I feel like I said, I feel like 23 is 2 on the nose. I feel like 232 is an exclusive enough. So I'm going to go with 46. For some reason, I feel like 46 is like a number that I associate with Wahlburgers too.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're absolutely right. The Air 4 Wahlburgers, actually, Michael Jordan had got 23 of them, and Mark Wahlberg, he got 23 of them. So they were really exclusive. And yeah, that's a great man. You on it? You doing a great job right there. Wow. So Chris, some of the characteristics on your road to being a sports agent, some of the 5 characteristics that really stand out are social intelligence, passion for sports, good public image, negotiation skills, and business acumen. Can you talk about one of those five characteristics: social intelligence, passion for sports, good public image, negotiation skills, and business acumen?
I think that a lot of those have to do with the story that I had to get to SC and to play at SC. And I'll direct it back to that just because it's something I'm more familiar with in the path I'm on is a little bit, going forward, and each step's a new thing. But I think a lot of parallels can be made to, accomplishing something super big or super important. It's one, like, just say, for instance, social, like positive social image. Like, you don't want to be viewed as just some, kind of a dick. You don't want to be looked at like somebody who's just not, you don't want to have your reputation matters is the best way to put it. Your reputation definitely matters. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, look, there's always, you're obviously gonna, not everybody's gonna love you, right? That's something you got to come to terms with, especially in anything, right? Like if you're going to do, and you and I think talked about this the last time I was on, telling you my story to play at SC, like a lot of the people who I grew up with didn't like me going and wanting to play USC just because it was so, like, it was just so hard for them to fathom, like, and it was just easier for them to hate on it than support it. So it just comes a lot with that, like not everybody's going to love you. At the same time, you don't want to be doing a bunch of stupid stuff to make people, look at you in a way that you don't need to be looked at. You don't need to be adding extra ingredients to the cake in order to do that. That makes sense.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a formula, and maintain that formula of integrity and intelligence, and that makes a whole lot of sense. By the way, Chris, what's your favorite sneaker purchase that you've purchased?
I think my favorite ones that I made, I think my favorite ones were the first ever Jordans that I bought. Those ones I showed them the last time I was on your show, like a year ago. It was those retro high, the highlight reel ones. Yeah, the Atlanta Hawk ones. Yeah, I bought those out of the case at Foot Locker back when the Foot Locker had the they used to have some shoe game there. Now they just kind of sell basketball shoes and sneakers and stuff like that. But like they don't really sell the like good Jordans anymore. But what I will say is that back then, they were in the case at the Foot Locker in San Diego, and like I saw them in there. I was like, "You guys have a 13?" And then I bought them right out of the
case. Oh man, that'll do it. And that's your favorite of all time?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right.
Those are my first ones. Those are my first ones for sure.
Okay, we're moving right along. We're going to go to Air Force One Collabs. Air Force One Collabs. You see that on the screen there?
I did, yeah.
All right. And what we'd like for you to do is to name this Air Force One Collabs collaborator. Name this Air Force One's collaborator.
Well, it looks like Batman's on there, and I saw Robin just now. So can't say that, no. But I'm gonna say like DC.
Yeah, DC Comics, Batman and Robin, absolutely. Yeah. Good job. Now, in 2019, there was a crazy NBA and wrestling collab. There was a crazy NBA and wrestling collab. Can you name that either one of those collaborators? in 2019, there was a big hubbub of a wrestling and NBA collaboration.
Ric Flair.
That's a hint. That's a hint. Who did he collab with?
I don't know. I can't see the logo or anything. Oh,
he collabed with Damian Leonard for the Adidas 7. Ric Flair and Damian Leonard, they collaborated. In the shoe, it did pretty well. Ric Flair, he really shined off of it and was introduced to a whole new audience. And Damian Leonard, you know, he had the Hulu commercial, and he's still moving strong. So we definitely appreciate you joining us here on SNEAKERHEADS Swag Famous Game Show. On your road to becoming a sports agent after getting it out of the mud, USC football, red shirt, walk-on, wide receiver. What's the environment like? I mean, as you grind and get it out of the mud, what's the environment like around you as you move forward to becoming a sports agent?
So I'm not just sports, right? Like I'm more music, but I'm at music right now, and it's what it is. It's a really, really cool spot. I'm at a very, very cool agency. I love what I do. It's a fantastic environment, great people, great leadership. It's everything I could dream of, and it's super competitive, but I couldn't ask for anything more. That environment's absolutely outstanding.
Well, there you go. There you go. You got it out of the mud with USC football, and you're definitely going to get it out of the mud on your road to becoming a sports agent. We appreciate you joining us with SNEAKERHEADS Swag Famous Game Show, and you keep moving forward, Chris, and we appreciate you.
We'll do it.